Hello everybody, this is Benchy85. Welcome back to another episode of Benchy's Hardcore Rotarycraft. Things are a little different down here. I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update as to what's going on. I'm utilizing a reservoir now for the lubricant. So basically the way you do this is you can input lubricant on any of the sides and the top, but you have to output through the bottom. The gearbox can be input from the bottom as well. I'm just using a vanilla hoppers here for now. So hoppers pulling out of the bottom will take things out. And I forgot about this. You put ore into these and you get 3 flakes. So you get triple ore production, more than the smeltery. So I'm running all of my ores through here right now. A little bit more. I got a lot of canola that's still got to process, so I'm just kind of letting it go. Also, to help it out, since I had the lubricant, I switched this out to a 2-to-1 gearbox instead of a 4-to-1. So the grinder is working at a little bit faster speed. You'll see the operation time is now just under 21 seconds instead of, I think it was 29 before. So it saves a little bit of time. I also did some work up here. As you can see, the iron flakes are being smelted up right now, which makes for quick work of iron. But basically just switched out to a reinforced servo, inputting out of here. I still have hoppers on the bottom just because, well, I had some hoppers. Should have probably done item ducts, but that's okay. Sound here isn't too bad. The thing is that I did take the sound in the config file down to 50%, so it shouldn't be quite as loud, shouldn't be as harmful to the ears, at least for recording. But yeah, this ore processing is still slow. No two ways about it, but that's just the way things are right now until we progress further along. Which, I think it's about time we start looking at how to progress to a little bit better engines and what we're going to need to get that far. But in order to get there, it looks like it was only 2 that time. I don't think it's a perfect 3. Well, it's a 33. That's a perfect 11 ores. I think we need to look at automating our farms a little bit. I don't have the Rotarycraft on there. Oh, I also have this tool here, the angular transducer, which, if you look, is really simple to make. But basically allows me to come up here, click on anything, and it'll give me the information down there. It's saying that it's being received from the steam engine at those coordinates. Its temperature is 563 degrees at that time, and it's receiving 16 kilowatts of power at 512 radians per second. Not bad. Oop, didn't want to do that. So very helpful for determining your power usage and where the power is going. Very good tool to have, along with your screwdriver. We're gonna want the Rotarycraft book. Farming, this guy right here. So we're gonna be looking at building some of these guys, fans. Basically what they're capable of doing is, well, you can use them like for mob traps. They'll push entities around. The faster the input, the heavier the entities can be moved, and all entities will accelerate faster. Let me tell you, with my testing, these things will really throw you if you want them to. It needs at least 1024 watts, or 1 kilowatt of power, which is actually the amount of power that a DC engine will put out. So you can keep these really cheap if you want. The only issue with that is I believe the DC engine only has half the speed required. Because if you look, it requires 512 radians per second. Harvesting speed, I believe a DC engine is running at 256. So you'd have to double the power, or double the speed to make it work. There is no torque requirements though. So we definitely want to look at that. To be honest, I don't know what some of the, well, the sprinkler waters crops and speeds up their growth. Extinguishes fires. Ooh. Higher water pressures created by larger power inputs to the pumps result in increased range. Cool. So that's going to be the plan. So I'm going to have to redesign that. I'm going to wait. I'm going to build the fans and set up, or start setting things up before I bring you guys back. I was trying to determine, oh, apparently it took the source blocks from over there. That pump has a crazy amount of range. I considered doing water pipes up. I can hear you. Oh, there he is, down there. Hi, buddy. Wonder how much armor or how much health he's got. Probably quite a bit. The other thing I have to mention, since oh shoot, I missed it. Oh, nice, 3 shots. I have to mention it since we're talking or playing this. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. Probably should fix that at some point. Creeper blast. I have made changes to the pack. I have eased it up a little bit because I was running into the problem where, as much as I enjoyed the difficulty level of it, and it still is difficult, you still have environment to worry about. Still running around with no armor. Hunger overall still affecting me. But I want this to be about Rotarycraft, not about me dying every 5 minutes because this pack is really hard. I want to be able to concentrate on Rotarycraft and Reactorcraft and Electrocraft. And I kind of want to give... Oh, looks like it started back up again with the next material. Processing some of the tin. Cool. I want to be able to focus on that stuff because that's really what I want to showcase in this pack. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I want to do it in like packets of 4, basically, so that it actually will evenly distribute. If I pull these out and if you do this, you'll watch it'll put 4 in. It should keep... Oh, I think I know what. Round robin. There we go. So now it should be sending them to different ferni, if you will, which is what I wanted to begin with. So it spreads out the load across the whole way. Speeds things up. Well, we got lots of iron. Almost 7 stacks worth. Nice. So I'm going to craft some of that stuff up. We're going to head over there. Yeah, we're going to get the farm automated up there. And we're going to have to take a look at what we need to start progressing into some of the other engines. Because we need to start working our way up. And I need to take a good look at Electrocraft because to be able to transport some of the power with wires might be kind of nice, but then again I know there is losses built in, so I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that yet. That's the fun of this mod pack, is that it's a completely different system than what I'm used to, and it's going to take some figuring on my part in order to work this out. But I will give you guys, since I talked about it, a little bit of a hint here as to what we're working towards. I don't remember if they show me or not. So nuclear physics. This is cool. It kind of shows you how everything works. Fusion is what we're looking at. And it looks like it's not really going to show us much. Toroidal magnets. Very important. Very important. Plasma injector, which injects the actual plasma into the system. The preheater, yeah. Solenoid magnet, very cool. And the neutron absorbers. And I know that makes absolutely no sense to you guys because, well, you have no idea what I'm talking about here. Ooh, radiation goggles. Remote CPU. Fission reactor at a distance without having to enter the reactor itself. That's cool. I did not know that was there. That's actually really cool because That we're gonna have to really look into that. But when it comes to working with the nuclear reactors, especially the fusion reactor, knowing what that fusion reactor can do if I do something wrong, that's the big tokamak, the big guy. Oh, we can't see it from here, but oh god. So we've got our main island here that we've been on doing stuff. I'm gonna want to explore out. We're gonna put it on an island, maybe over here or something. But we want to isolate it from where we are because, well, we don't want to be having nuclear material anywhere near our home here. Trust me, we don't want nuclear material here. We want to be safe about it. So it's gonna take some skills, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Ooh, more canola. See, I want to not have to do this. This automatic harvesting would be nice, even if it was just to a chest, so that I wouldn't have to come over and do it. But I think once we get things going, I'll probably end up setting up the grinder for the canola over there once we get things cruising, so that, you know, ore processing is here. What we're doing with this part, steam engines will probably be temporary based on, you know, what our needs are. Getting copper, it looks like. Yeah, it's working. But yeah, steam engines will get replaced at some point, so we can speed stuff up. That's basically the cool part about Rotarycraft, is that each step of the way you just speed things up as you go. These machines, these heaters, we will use these all the way to the end. The grinder, we will use that all the way to the end. The next step in ore processing will be the extractor. We just can't get there yet because it takes some significant power, and we need to get some engines going before that. But trust me, once we get up to a reactor, it may seem like we have ungodly amounts of power, but we will find ways to use them. We're gonna have some fun. So with that, guys, I'm gonna start getting stuff set up over there. Well, as much as I hate to do it, it's time to dig up this dirt because I gotta reset everything. So we can lay out a proper farm, at least a small version of it for now. At some point we're going to need a much bigger version, especially for canola. In fact, we're going to need a ridiculous amount of canola when it comes to that at some point. But for now, we're going to make do with what we have here. So, I know I'm going to be one short, but I'm trying to figure out where I want it to be. Probably starting right about here. So, let's lay down our 3 motors. Like so. You are going to have to move over 1. We're going to need 3 gearboxes as well. And I'm using wood ones because I don't need lube, but gearboxes will overheat. Just gotta make sure they're in speed mode because I need to double the speed. And I think when you place them down, they go automatically to speed, or I mean to torque, so that's why I'm flipping it. We're probably gonna want our water block right about here, I would think. There it is. Perfect. And then we're going to want the 3 fans. I would have thought it would have showed me here. So what we want to do is we want to put cooling fins up on top of our gearboxes. That'll keep them cool. It won't allow them to heat up any further. So we can probably lay down our levers as well, because we're just going to use levers on them. And I want to turn one of them on. Why does it sound like something is breaking? That is an odd sound. I've not heard that before. No damage. Temperature is climbing a little bit, but... Okay, so that's the range that it has. In fact, you can see it's pushing me. Interesting. I'm not sure why it's got that sound. Oop. Should all be off and they should be slowing down. Because you notice it actually takes time for it to slow down. That one shut down. That one shut down. That one shut down. Pretty cool. Okay, so we determined that it was going to go out that far. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's right. Hopefully they don't get spawning points here, but we'll see. Okay, and then I want... We got our seeds there. We want our canola seeds. We're going to do 2 rows of canola seeds because I really don't need that much food because I've got more food than I know what to do with. You, sir, are going to have to move. It's actually going to work out pretty good here, I think. So I'm going to dig out these 6 blocks, like so. And I want to put... Let's see. Should have kept that one there. So I'm going to put 1 hopper going that direction, and then 1 hopper each going into the other, to the middle one, like so. So we've got that kind of a setup. Then what I want to do, and I did not bring any, I have the servo, but I don't have the item ducts. Lovely. So let me go grab some, and I also want to grab some bone meal while I'm at it, now that I think about it. I should have some in one of my storage boxes. This is why I'm not too worried about food. I have 38 stacks of toast. I thought I had bone meal in here. Oh. Well, let me go quick grind some up. I've actually got this shut down at the moment, so it wasn't using lubricant, which I was going to do previously. West. While that's grinding, I'm going to grab the item ducts. I probably only need 3 of them. And I also want to make... is there half slabs in there? Good. Need 2 of them. So we'll make 2 barrels. I think is how I want to do it. Actually, you know what? I want to make 3. Because I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of canola. Come on. Yeah, we get enough here. Oop. Alright, so we got that situated. For some reason, it wants to just try and stick bone meal into the furnaces. I don't know why. Because it can, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to swap you because you're done. And I'll swap you because you're done. At some point, I'll probably just have so much canola running through here that those will run pretty much constantly. So let's find the rest of the bone meal. Pick a furnace, any furnace. There we go. 36 is exactly right because it produces 9 bone meal per bone when you put them through a grinder, which is a pretty good payoff. I'm actually trying to think if there's any mods that actually output that much. Really? I wanted to put one back, and instead I kept one. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. There we go. I'm gonna close this now because it's becoming nighttime and I don't want something wandering in there, although I've had a couple Endermen wander in there because I got the ceiling height at 3, which I don't mind because I get a safe area so I can just kill them. And the screwdriver works just like any other mod type thing. We're gonna put a servo in right here, set it to always on, and then I want to lay down 3 barrels like so. Now I want to lock those because I want those to be for canola, although I suppose it would be smart for me to just put it over here. It would make more sense, you know. Do I want them facing this way? Do I want them facing... I changed my mind. There you went. I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, I can have them facing upright. Which is kind of cool. And which way is it? Oh, it's facing that way? Oh, that's cool. I kind of like that. What I do need... I don't know if I can... Yeah, I can't bone meal those, unfortunately. So let's start this up. So the idea now is when it grows, look at that. Blows it down here. Oh. It only gets to there. Oh, I'm off by 1 block. Oops. Well then. Aha, there's the seeds. I guess I have to redo this a little bit. No big deal. Same type of setup. One there, one there, one there. And we get to move all these guys again. I wonder if I can break these out fast. Yep. Cool. So let's put this back in place. Oop. You know, with the ability to put these barrels in like that, I think I want to try and place them in like this. Yeah. I like that better, so I can come here and be like, oh yeah, that looks good. So is it working? Oh, haha. See, it's in there, but it might help to do that. There we go, now it's going in. Perfect. Well, the farmer's working, and it's probably going to go to this one first to fill it up because it's the closest, and then it'll go into there. So, should be fine. I guess the last thing to make sure it works, since I have extra utilities installed, it would probably be smart to make a watering can. Here we go. So we can do... Wait a second. This is creative, yeah, peaceful only. So we're gonna need 4 pieces of iron and a bowl. So I've already got the bone meal. So it should just be a bowl, like so. There we go. Nope, can't do it that way. It has to be from a container of water. It looks as if we have a zombie up here, I think. It might be just off to the side of our wall. Oh, I don't see him anymore. There we go. This should make the wheat grow as well. I just want to test it, make sure it works. We're going to get a lot of canola to grow here. Now the idea is that at some point here, we should be able to grab like an engine that produces more power overall, and you can just take it here and you can split it up between the fans. We'll use like shaft junctions, things like that. So it's kind of, if you will, it's kind of expanded or expandable, if you will. So that's the idea. Yeah, we're getting so much canola. I just want the wheat to grow a little bit. Is that too much to ask for? I noticed the canola does grow very quickly, which is good because you need a lot of it down the road. You won't believe how much canola we need to be able to process when we get up into the later stages of this mod pack. The later stages of Rotarycraft into Reactorcraft. Because Reactorcraft is going to require a lot, and I mean a lot, of lubricant. Now, one interesting mod interaction that I found was that Buildcraft oil, which you can find out in the water, for the most part. You can also find in other places. Ooh. I didn't say you could grow. Can be converted. 1 millibucket is 6 millibuckets of lube. The gearbox is very low in temperature, so... Now, I guess night and day does have a difference, so... If it cools down at night, we should be okay. No, I don't want you. Come on, one more growth stage to get this one, and I want to make sure this works. There we go. Yep. Oh. Wait, no. No. Oh, are we gonna get seeds from this? I want the wheat, not the seeds. Oh, no, 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 no. Oops. Oops. That was not supposed to happen. You have to right click, not left click. Apparently they're synced in sound now. That is very interesting. Of course, that's what happens when you test stuff without your headphones on. I had not experienced this sound before, but I also was not using my headphones, so probably why I didn't hear it before. Like I said, we get to look at our next option. What Y level am I at? 106. Okay, so we don't have far to go. I was looking at one of the next engines that can be used pretty easily without too much trouble. Is the wind turbine. And it does best above, or at 128 Y level is basically the top. So we only get one piece of wheat when this happens. Apparently. And we're gonna get seeds. Ew. Well, you don't belong there anyways. Well that's interesting. Oh, trees are growing. Good. I planted these because I need a tree farm of some sort. So this is just going to keep running up here. Yeah, gearboxes are well within temperature range. This one's a little bit warmer, but it's not bad. I think the danger level is like 60 degrees. So we should be fine. So let me see what I got left for time for this episode. And I'll see if I can get the next stage of what I want to do here figured out. Alright, we got a couple moments left, so I'm going to set up the last little part here. Let's see, we want the input side to be up and the output side to be to the south. Yeah, that looks right. So we're going to set up here something called the fermenter. Just like that. We are then going to stack, I think I have to reverse these afterwards. Yep, I gotta reverse each one. Gets me up quite a ways. I have a bad feeling about how this is gonna go, but... Oh, okay. Not so dangerous. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, don't hit that. Okay, we just gotta hit him once then. Which is nice. I hit that one, I just can't hit the last one. Boom. Oh, shoot. I can't do that. I don't, I don't have it attached properly. Right here's the shaft. How's that gonna produce any power? Ooh. Grabbed it. I thought I was gonna drop it. That's why I grabbed this other bevel gear here. So now we want the output side to be down. Yeah, we can face it that way. No, 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 no. There we go. Oh, I did not want to fall. Today is just not my day. There we go. Fermenter should have plenty of power, so we want... We want to make yeast first of all, so we want to do like that. We need water as well, don't we? Water. Hey, hey, that's my house. Stay away from my house. Well, you know what? We got an awesome, cool wind turbine. We got a fermenter that will produce yeast once I get water up there, but, you know, what am I going to do with yeast? Well, that, my friends, we will find out. He fell from up there. In the next episode. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Hey, you. Come here. Hey, you. Come on. Come say hi to me. This is what I'll do from time to time, trying to aggro him in here. Because I'm safe in here. Yes! Ender pearl. I'm going to need a lot of ender pearls, so... it's nice to have a couple. So we're going to find out what I'm going to do with that guy in the next episode, because it's going to be something significant, and it'll probably take most of the episode to explain what we're doing. So with that, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy.